Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is CJ Raymer and I'm the author of Wanderlusted, the first novel in the Threadbare Nomad series, and I'm very excited about that. But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. No, we're going to be talking about my transitioning to gray hair. Isn't that exciting? I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about my decision to allow my grays to come in. It was not an easy decision. It was a very difficult decision, and a lot of women find it very daunting and very challenging when they too decide to go gray. This is my fourth time attempting to grow out my gray. The 3 previous times I was doing pretty good, and I was right about where I am now. You can see I am about I think about 8 months in now. I purposely didn't style or do anything to my hair today because I wanted you to be able to see it. But yeah, I'm about 8 months in, and the 3 previous times I was right here, right in the same place, and I caved and colored, and then almost immediately regretted it. Like the next day, totally regretted it because I had come so far, and then I gave in. What did I give in to? A couple of things. People's opinions. I know I shouldn't care, and I know as long as we're happy, that's what really matters. And I'm usually not one that cares what people think about certain things in my life, especially as I've gotten older. I used to care more when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I just really don't care, except when it comes to my hair and people saying I look old. For the record, I am 51. I have been silvering since I was a teenager. Not a lot, but enough to where my hair looked, you know, kind of highlighted, and it was beautiful. And I kept it for a while, and then I decided to go ash blonde, and I was ash blonde for many years. And then I went to auburn and remained auburn until now. So I have been coloring my hair over 30 years. So as I began to allow my hair to grow, people in my life felt that they had the right to make their opinion or voice their opinion to me. And I have been told that I look old. I have been told that my hair is ugly, this color. I have been told that I really shouldn't allow the demarcation to show, that I can highlight it, I can do this, I can do that. And that's all fine and good, because I'm not here to be pro gray, pro silver, you know, you cannot color, or pro color. I am, you know, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you feel good about your hair, you do. You do you, but I want to do me. And this is what I want to do. And I felt very strongly about it the first 3 times around. But those opinions really stung me. And I'm not saying that the people that said them were trying to be mean. There was no malicious intent. I know they all love me. But it still hurt nonetheless. The most recent one was at a wedding. This 4th time that I'm trying was at a wedding, and it just hit me the wrong way, and I almost caved. But this time, for some reason, I stood strong, and I remained firm in what I wanted to do. And even as or even as recently as last week, I almost gave in again, because there comes a point in time when your hair color is transitioning. You're actually transitioning. And there's a lot of self-doubt sometimes involved in all of this. But I have to tell you, I didn't even realize that transitioning was a thing. I didn't know how many women out there were posting about their gray journeys. I didn't realize that there were groups on Facebook to help support you through the transition. I didn't know. I didn't know there were these YouTube channels and Facebook groups and Instagram accounts and all of these places that are there. I just happened to come across it by accident, sheerly by accident. I think it was a divine appointment personally, because it really helped me regain my confidence in my decision, and to really have the resolve that I needed to do it. So, as I said, I'm about 8 months in, and I'm actually loving it. I can't wait until it's completely grown out. I just think it is such a pretty color. Like, the reason why I'm even posting this video is because if there's anybody out there that needs the encouragement, I just want to tell you, you know what, you can do it. And I know it's scary. It's so frightening. I think that when people tell women who are growing their gray out, you look old, I think what they're actually saying is, you're not conforming. And I don't think they mean it in a bad way. I just think that things get ingrained in our psyche, you know? We are molded since the time that we're a child to believe certain things. And one of those things is that if you have gray hair, you're old. I'm not old. I'm not going to get into the whole male versus female thing on this. I know. Men are distinguished. Women are old. I think that if there was ever a good time to make the decision to go ahead and let your gray grow, it's now. I think there's really a change. I just see it. There are all these wonderful women that I didn't even know about that have really paved the way for those of us to follow in their footsteps, and to be proud of the decision that we made to go gray. For me, this was a big deal. It really was. To be 51, I mean, there are women that are in their 20s and 30s. I'm not talking about the young women who are doing the trendy thing, you know, coloring their hair gray on purpose or silver on purpose. I'm talking about women who are making this transition naturally. There are women in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, like myself. Some women who are now just starting in their 60s and in their 70s to go ahead and let it grow out. They're saying no to dye. I think it's a beautiful thing. I heard someone say this. I wish I could remember who it was. But that gray hair is just that. It's a color. It's no different than, you know, somebody having auburn hair, somebody having brown hair, blonde hair, black hair, purple hair, pink hair. Gray hair is a color. It's just the color of my hair. And it's okay. I hope all of this made sense. I just wanted to kind of put it out there. in case anybody else might come across it and see it and, might be grappling with the decision as to whether or not allow their grays to grow. And the truth is, if you grow it out all the way and you don't like it, you can always color. But it's worth giving it a try. Every head of hair that has grown out gray has its own unique pattern, has its own unique shading and coloring and highlight and low light. It's unique to us. And there's something very beautiful about that. I don't want to be like everybody else. So this is right for me. If any of you are considering going on this journey, I just want to encourage you, and I want to tell you, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be difficult. You're going to have your good days, and you're going to have your not so good days. But be strong. And I want you to check out Monique Parent here on YouTube. Fabulous channel. She is the one that caused me to fall down the rabbit hole. I spent a whole day on Tuesday watching all of her videos and others. Elisa in Montreal. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. There's Nikol Johnson. There's Erica. I can't remember her last name. But just put in the search in YouTube, transitioning to gray hair, or naturally transitioning, or transitioning to natural gray hair, and a plethora of videos will come up. And these women are fantastic. Also, check out Facebook groups for silver gray hair support. Those women are amazing. So encouraging to me and to one another. And it's just nice not to feel alone. It's nice to see how many women are going through this. The first 3 times I did this, I felt completely alone. There was not one person around me who was transitioning. Now, I have friends, like 3 or 4, that I've always only known them to be completely silver. Like, that's how I met them, that's how I knew them, that's it. I've never seen them go through transition. I have never had anyone in my circle who has actually, that I have watched them transition or have known them to go through transition. So it was really lonely. So I am so thankful this time around that I have found these YouTube channels and Facebook groups, and the community on Instagram has been amazing too. The outpouring of love and encouragement and support that I got when I posted my picture the first time, really showing my gray on Instagram, I mean really pointing it out to people, it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, I just want to let you know you can do it. It's not going to be easy. You're going to want to give up a lot, but keep your eye on the prize. If you like this video, please let me know. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. If you want to hear more videos about my journey, or if you would like to watch more videos on my journey, if this is something that interests you, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to make a specific channel geared towards this journey. But if there's enough people out there who would like to see it, then I would do it. So just let me know, okay? You can find me on all of the social media outlets. You can find me on Facebook, on my author page, and on my Bohemian blog. You can also find me on Twitter, and you can find me on Instagram. I will have all of those links listed in the description. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.